to this week's quick fire questions. Quick fire questions. Okay, so um, I I couldn't see any that we had for carried over for from Friday. So I've got a couple that I want to ask as well, but and then a couple from that you sent over to me. Okay, so without further ado, we'll just get started with the quick fire questions. Okay. Children out. Are children being manipulated into changing their gender? Let's have a wee look and see. Card view. This is card view. Right. So, are children being manipulated into changing their gender? So they're being manipulated into changing their gender. Let's have a look and see. So I'll turn the cards round when I'm putting them. Right. Yes, there's definitely something going on in the background. Because this isn't just happening in Scotland. It's happening all over the place. They just can't leave the children alone. You know, they just can't leave the children alone. I'm hoping that you can hear me because of the mic's away over the other side. But I think you'll be able to pick me up. Yep. Do you know this is to stop procreation? It's to stop procreation. It's just another form I'm hearing of depopulation. You know, I feel as if they won't win. Although it looks as if they're winning just now, but they won't win. They're not going to win this. There's a breakthrough. More and more parents are waking up to this, okay? So more and more parents are waking up to it. See, they're getting offered. They're getting brainwashed as well. And with it, brainwashed. I feel as if people of faith will start speaking out as well. Okay? Right, do this. Right. So there's a big light being shone down on this just now, okay? So there's a light coming on to it just now, okay? Gosh. Well, that wanted there. So this is question one. Question one. Right. I feel as if it's going to be stopped. It is going to be stopped. So it is. Right. They're trying to trick the children, and they're playing mind games with the children as well. They're playing mind games with them. It's going to get rejected. It's going to get rejected. Can you say that again, Thomas? Oh, I do get that, right. The service is going to stop. It's going to get put a halt to. So it is. All the, like I said, the places where they can go, it's going to get stopped. You think they're winning just now, but they'll never be forgiven for doing it. Never. For imposing it on children and imposing, because it's especially mothers. It's mothers are kind of getting to the stage where they're really beginning to get distressed and release. See, they're going for the children's heads as well. They're going for their heads. Put them there so you can see them. Okay, playing with their minds. It's mind control. It's mind control. So this one, okay. So I'll just remind myself of this question again. Yeah, the children manipulated, very much so. I'm hearing they're very much been manipulated. Right, they're going to be taken back onto the right path, okay? The right path. Yep, their ideology is crumbling. Yep. It's like the calm after the storm. Now, how it's usually the calm before the storm, but this is the calm after the storm. Right, I feel as if there's going to be like a document. I feel as if they're going to start taking, I don't know which government, but one of the governments is going to be taken to court. It might be Scotland actually. It might be the Scottish government will get taken to court over it. And I don't feel as if it's, like say, the one that they're talking about just now. I feel as if this is going to be a group of parents that are going to take the government to court. Yep. There's still, a bit of trouble. Okay, there's still a bit of trouble surrounding it. Because, look at them. This is what they were conjuring up. This ideological rubbish. And they've came to a crossroads now. Because they can't not see it. People can't not see what's been going on, where they've been just burying their heads in the sand, but they can't not see it. There's loads and loads coming out that, that are waking people up. So, yeah, balance, spirituality and practicality, yes, it's a spiritual thing as well. Who's got these grubby hands on to, what's happening now, but he won't win. He won't win. I'm talking about, that fallen angel, so he won't win. All right, so that's question one. So let's see to question two. Question two is, we'll take cards off for now, right? So question two is, right, when will those who signed their country up to the WEF climate change fall? So when will those who signed their country away fall? So when will they fall? Please. I might put this down a bit, that's why it's stored in my bag. Right, so when will they fall? When will they fall? When will they fall? Maybe tweak it. Maybe keep that on, actually. Right. When will they fall? Oh, I feel as if some of them are going to fall imminently. I feel as if they're going to get a big fall from grace quite soon. Definitely, there's justice coming for them. They're getting so greedy on it and so powerful, as they think, but they're not as powerful as they think they are. Maybe that's 3 months. That would be what? April, May, June, July. I feel as if you'll start to see them going. Yep, definitely. That's two yeses come out. Do you know they're choosing which one falls first? Which one falls first? I've got a sneaky suspicion that it might be actually at the USA. Right, their deceit has been found out. Absolutely been found out, their deceit. So their deceit's been found out. So this way. So deceit's been found out. Right. Right, they're trying to stop this. This is the crazies, right? They're trying to put a stop to, but it's like a big tsunami's coming because all the information's coming out. It's as if, you know, they try to do in like 2 years what they were going to do in 10 because they've been forced to play their hand. You're definitely tricking. All the trickery's coming out. All the tricks that they're using. Yeah, people are rejecting it. They are rejecting it. They're rejecting. I think I've got 50 minutes of this, but they're rejecting it all. Absolutely. The people are going to reject this WEF, and they're going to start rejecting the governments as well, and that's happening just now. I mean, when you think, you look at France, Germany, Italy, I think Brazil was out, so people are protesting. Even here, I mean, at last we're starting to protest. That'll never be forgiven, never, because people are starting to get worried now. You know, the sleepers are starting to get worried. Yes, they will. They'll be getting released through their contracts, which I would say is coming. That'll be them coming down. Then they'll be coming down. Oh, okay, that one to there, and that one to there, and that one to there. Oh, that one to the bit there, I think. Right, move them out a bit. I think table's got a bit crowded. Right, so yep, definitely all the shenanigans is being exposed. Yep. There's still a bit of a dark cloud, right enough. There's still a bit of a dark cloud, if you can see that. Hope you can see it. Right, a bit of dark cloud. Right. Humanity's coming to a crossroads now. It's let's get this going and let's get this started. Do you know, can you see that again, Thomas? I'm not getting this. Right, see that. This is, I mean, I said that, well, this morning, I think it was in Patreon, but I feel as if the Galactics are here and they're starting to clean up. They're starting to clean it up. They've been cleaning it up. I feel as if this is us starting to see it now. Still, I could look, that's the Galactics. And that's people. I would say that you possibly be able to see them. Yep. They think they're safe in their castles, but they're not. This is the crazies. They're not safe in their castles anymore. In fact, you're going to see these, right? So they're not safe in their castles anymore. I feel as if to clear up both. Do you know it'll be big cities like Paris, London, you know, that kind of thing where you'll start seeing it. You'll start seeing it. So yes, the governments are going to fall. If it's not the USA first, it might be London. It might be Westminster, okay? Emotions are running high. They're running high, okay? So that was question 2. Right. This is all about governments again as well. Governments are trying to censor online content. Will they be successful? So will they be successful in their censorship? Will they be successful in their censorship? I hope you can hear this because I can't monitor it. The the card view and hang my else. Right. So will governments be, especially Canada just now, right? So we'll concentrate in Canada because there was, I mean, he's trying to ram it through, So, let's see. Right, the people are fighting. But there is good people in there fighting as well. Okay? It's as if they've suddenly found their courage. Either that or they're trying to keep their jobs. I feel as if they won't succeed. They won't succeed because there'll be such a big outcry. If they shut these things down, these social medias, there'll be such an outcry because, I mean, I would say people are addicted to them, so there will be. Let's see, because I want to cover that way, cover the vein up. You know, I can see others though, other social media coming in as well, where I feel as if it'll be, I would say the independent, not the alternative media, but the independent media, but independent minded, critical, able to think for ourselves, that kind of stuff will come in. And I feel as if that will grow because people are wanting alternative. Well, I've just said it, independent, I mean. There'll be more reverence. It looks as if they're not going to be able to censor because people will not have it. They just won't have it. No, it'll be the people. The people will say no, we're not having it, this is ridiculous. And a powerful man is saying no. Powerful man. I feel as if they were trying to pay, they were trying to bribe, but it's not worked. It's not working. It's not working. Okay. Right, hold on. Cover the veins wee bits. Right, so what was the phrase of the question? Government's trying to. Alright, will they be successful? See, the censorship just now, and they're trying to expand it, but the people are fighting. Now, I mean, that's people's freedom of speech. So I feel as if there'll be lawsuits. There'll be lawsuits coming if they try it. People are talking about it just now. That people are going to come out and talk. They're going. I mean, they think they can do what they like, but I've said all along they're afraid of the people. They're afraid of the people. There is people that will stand up. There is, okay. And I mean, in Parliament, but are they standing up in Parliament as the good guys, or are they standing up in Parliament so they can keep their seats? That's the question. Like, do you know, old and young are going to kind of rise up to this saying no. I mean, they want people to accept this is for our own good. We're going to censor you for your own good because we don't want you to get exposed to all this, all this nonsense. No, they don't want you to get exposed because you're finding them out. You're finding out who they are. Right, whatever they're trying to do, it's away up in flames already. It's away up in flames. Do you know, there's some people out in the cold, as in, no. I mean, you always have your wee covers that abstain because they're not agreeing with it, but they don't want to be seen to be disagreeing. You always get that. It's all going to come out what they're doing. Yep. Calmer waters. It's a calmer time. It won't wash because it'll cause too much trouble with the. And I feel as if it'll be the children. It'll be the teenagers that'll, start saying no, enough's enough. Because they're starting themselves to hear the information too. Their old ways are crumbling, their censorship's crumbling already. They can't keep a lid on the truth, they can't. They've headed off the beast. They've headed it off, saying no, it's not going to happen. Now, but the whole internet and everything's going to take it's going to be better. It's going to be better. See, the internet got away from them. They started the internet to get their shite out, and people used it to used their discernment as well, but used it to research everything, Yep. More and more prosperity lies ahead. More and more information is going to come out. The more they do, the more people will go and look. The more people will go and look. So I would say no, they're not going to be successful with censorship. With the censorship. Okay, so I only had 3 questions this time. Okay, so that was quick fire questions for this week. So hopefully that's answered some questions, and I'll see you next week. All right.